What up, though? Roddy Rod, Big Business. We got something a little special here, man. Collider Video just put up a Marvel Cinematic Universe MCU fantasy draft, and I want in. I'm in this, all right. Of course, I'm not gonna just react to the whole video, but yeah, I want in on this.
Your draft. I am thinking of a number between 1 and 10. John Schnepp,
7 Mile.
you get to guess what that number is first. 7. Okay, John Roca, what do you think the number is? 6.
Yes,
Jay Washington, what do you think
7.
the number is?
5.
Okay.
Disrespectful.
Number 7. John
Precious right ass
Roca's
niggas.
going second, Jay Washington going third. However, it is going to be a snake format, so it'll start with Schnepp and go round 1. Round 2, you're picking first.
Okay.
So you get the third pick and the fourth pick. But the first pick in the MCU fantasy
Avengers.
draft goes
You
to
gotta
John
go
Schnepp.
Avengers.
Your selection, sir.
I think I'm gonna pick
It's not
a
even
little
my
film
personal
called
favorite.
Captain America: Civil War.
You son of a... All right. Captain America Civil War. What is it about that movie that makes it the top dog for
First
you?
pick?
For me, not only is it Avengers 2.5,
We're sorry for Age of Ultron.
yeah, you know, that's going to be in there somewhere, I'm
Whatever.
sure. But
Age of Ultron was great.
MCU together in such an amazing way. The storyline
You gotta go
itself,
Avengers first pick,
multiple
man.
storylines going through, the introduction of them, let alone the introduction of Spider-Man into the MCU. So I'll pick
Right.
Civil War.
And Black Panther, for that matter,
Well, I
too.
mentioned Black
Oh, yeah,
Panther,
and 91% right
He-
now on Rotten
his
Tomatoes.
whole discussion was
Fun
Black
fact, that
Panther.
started off phase 3, I believe, right? That was the first film in phase
course.
3, and what a way to kick it
It's a
off.
$1 billion
was.
movie.
You talk about
It's not
Avengers
a $1.5 billion
having all the superheroes
movie.
and then Age of Ultron upping the ante. Civil War is something that...
It's not the highest
how can they
grossing in the
possibly top this?
franchise.
And then you watch Infinity
Highest
War,
grossing
showing
superhero
you,
of all
like,
time.
76 superheroes is even more.
Of all
than Civil War.
time.
So, Josh,
Captain America: The Winter
Soldier.
Soldier. Yeah, that's right. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Fantastic.
My personal favorite.
I think it's better
but-
than Civil War. I was only playing around that John took
Oh,
it
well.
at me. That's mental warfare. That's what you do in fantasy draft.
All right, Kevin Hart.
What I love this film so much. I think it because it does.
I
a
agree it's
great
better than
job
Civil War
of, putting
and
a
Avengers,
70s
but
espionage film in
gotta go with
a
Avengers
superhero
first-
film. Once again,
first-
this
first
what
pick.
I've said stuff, and you introduce Black Falcon with Anthony Mackie. Great stuff
Black
all
Falcon,
over the
though.
place. It's a film that is eminently rewatchable over and over and over again, and some great stuff from.
Wait, hang on.
He was just a Falcon.
Yeah,
not
the
the Black
Well,
Falcon.
he didn't have a color assigned to him.
Oh well, fair. All right, but
What
I
you
know
thought
he's
he was a
just when
kid?
he's
Bill
called
Scott's
in
Black
the-
Falcon,
You
Black
guys
Falcon.
act. You guys act like it's not in the comic books.
I thought he was
Come on
talking
now,
about
let's be real.
Red Sparrow. Black Widow for a second.
Oh, well, there we go. Well,
yeah,
he's
Black
stopped.
Widow, Black Falcon, and White Captain America taking the top 2
Right,
picks.
White
here.
America.
Jay Washington, you're now up with
Avengers,
your
man.
first round
Let's
pick.
kick this
Well, you
on.
want to make it a trifecta and take the Captain America, the first Avenger?
Nah.
All right. Winging of this.
I
No.
am taking Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
What?
That really changes things up.
Nice choice.
This is the first film that pushed the
Well, he
envelope
gets
of the
2 picks,
MCU.
so
when you say
it
that,
doesn't matter.
because it took a movie completely off of Earth. This movie was completely based in
Look,
different
man,
planets.
the
in a
amount
different
of
universe.
disrespect for the
we didn't know what
Avengers, man,
time
yeah.
exactly it was based upon.
Spoiled motherfuckers.
Also,
Spoiled
these
brats
were
is what you
obscure
are.
characters. Unless you were a comic book fan, you did not know who the Guardians of the Galaxy
Facts.
were. And this was Marvel's first.
Even
business
comic book
movie
fans didn't know who they were.
If Guardians worked, they were able to do everything
definitely
else
second
they
pick.
wanted. They were able to bring in Doctor Strange. They were able to go to the quantum realm.
Was a game changer.
Yes, it
It
was.
really wasn't like it. Just as a spectator
And I
of
would
this
pick
matchup,
Avengers
if
first,
I'm looking at just movies
then
and if I'm
Guardians.
recent buying cable or I'm looking at Netflix and movies to watch, it's probably either going to be
When I say
Civil
Winter
War or
Soldier-
Guardians of the Galaxy. I am a big fan of the Winter Soldier. I'm not the biggest fan of it though. I love the political intrigue aspect
Yeah,
of
we
it.
know,
It's just
man, we know.
that I find that Civil War. I love a gaggle of superheroes together. I
We
like
know.
cracking a lot of jokes. Guardians of the Galaxy, Civil War, taking it for me right now. But I'm
And
glad
Iron
I'm still
Man
here.
1.
Haven't run to the bathroom just yet.
Thank you.
Jay Washington, you are going to be kicking off round number 2.
Can we get this
and I will
Avengers
remind
going?
everybody, here's something that's interesting. There's 7 MCU movies that are 90% or above, according to critics, on Rotten Tomatoes.
Right.
5 of those movies are still available to be drafted. So, putting that out there. Jay Washington, your first pick in round
Alright,
Shot
man.
that number down to 4.
Spider-Man,
I'm taking the first Avengers.
Avengers.
Oh,
Oh, 2 team
One of them.
movies.
Bam. One of them.
taking the
Two
first,
team movies. All right.
taking the first Avengers.
Is that 5?
The movie that brought all
Avengers,
these
Spider-Man,
somewhat iconic and some otherwise
Iron Man,
superheroes together.
maybe Ragnarok?
Remember, nobody cared really about Iron Man until the movies. Captain America is Captain America. The Hulk is the Hulk. But then you bring in Thor, who was kind of meh. People who liked Adventures in Babysitting was like, Thor. Thor.
I think Guardians 2,
You know,
no, I don't
then
think
you
so.
get Black
I can't think of the
Widow.
other one.
From half court.
Yes,
Jay Washington with the Avengers and babysitting pool.
But then you get us turning people with the staff. We don't know
Right.
what to
He
deal
got
with
my
the
first
staff.
2 picks, so I'm rolling with Team
Corrupts
J.
Hawkeye, he corrupts Dr. Selvig. All of a sudden, we get
Still
the
just
Shield,
salty you
we get
didn't
the
say
helicarrier
Avengers
for the
first, just
time.
because.
And when we
Maybe
saw the
for
helicarrier,
suspense.
I was like, yo, this
You got
is
Avengers
epic.
and
even
Guardians.
The scene when Nick Fury took his stance in the middle and we saw that shot.
We rolling now,
established the shot
homie.
on the
We
inside of
rolling.
The helicarrier. And then let's not go forget the incredible scene in the streets of New York was the first time.
Let's not forget that this changed movies, period, B. Let's not forget this changed movies.
I'm always angry.
DC.
And that 6 shot of them together. From the fight
Stephen
to Thor
King
and the Hulk,
movies,
you had so
Dark
much that you got in
Universe,
that film. And again,
Monster
at the
Universe,
very
everybody
end,
trying to be Avengers now, B.
Yeah, the Hawkeye and Black Widow as being they're humans, but by the time we get that revolving shot, I'm like, yeah, they belong in this circle.
I don't
They
know about
actually
that.
earned their keep in this movie, and I want to see future adventures with them. The only thing that I'll nitpick about your statement, Jay, is that yeah, the Hulk is the Hulk. We're excited to see him. We did not know the Hulk could be utilized in that way
This is
because
true.
the
That's
Hulk
it's the best Hulk movie.
was a side character, but he was the best side character.
Hulk
He
movie.
was Ray Allen parked in the corner knocking down threes. He had comic relief moments. He also had moments of great brutality.
I loved Hulk smash. I mean, it was like
There we go.
Smiles.
Yeah. Smiles.
Look, now everybody want to say,
Yeah.
That whole thing, just punches
Yeah.
Thor and knocks him out. It's great. It lets you know that they didn't
number
take
one
themselves
pick.
seriously. They got that.
Right.
So the Avengers probably would have
Ragnarok.
been my first overall pick. Full disclosure, I probably would have taken that one first overall.
Yeah,
Then I might have
first.
regretted it that I didn't get Civil War. John Roken.
Yes.
be all right.
Round two.
You got Avengers.
Let me tell you something. Every once in a while, a film comes along that is the pillar of a genre.
I know what he's saying.
Iron Man.
That's
Dude,
right.
damn.
Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr.
I know my name.
I
That is
know.
the one. You
Why
put
you gotta
that-
be creeping up on our list,
I'm
man?
just telling you, man. That's how I roll, son.
That's the glorious five right there. I mean, that was
discussion if Iron Man doesn't knock it out
Iron
of the
Man,
park the way it
Avengers,
does, and people forget
the last two
there were
Caps
so
and Guardians.
many
That's the
things
top
working against
5
him.
everybody's
Robert
picked.
Downey Jr.
So
was still coming off
Predictable.
the addiction.
In the MCU, the villains haven't lived up to what they could
He
have
was
been,
first.
or at least weren't great foils for the heroes.
was great.
You disagree with that with Obadiah's thing?
1,000% I do, because I
just
think
think
if
the
you
end-
don't have
the
him
end
as a
fight
villain,
scene
I don't
wasn't-
think the film works as effectively or as powerfully.
You do not need to hit the table.
Oh, I
in order
apologize.
to make the pick. You know what's great about it? I think Iron Man is the most rewatchable of any of the movies. Like, I could have that on anytime, day or night, and I will watch the entire movie. And it's probably the
Okay,
last
so
time I
you love
really got a
origin
craving
stories.
for Burger King. When Tony Stark gets back
Yeah.
to America is now off
you got
the
two
table,
grounded
the movie
movies.
launched everything.
Scraps.
yeah, that's the best part.
Which way?
Tony, stop building this in the
Those
cave.
are now big style, son.
What
You know,
about
I'm
the
very
scripts?
excited that you took Iron Man because I was about to snatch it away,
Uh-huh.
but no one got Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
Take it off! Kirby power cosmic is mine!
That's
But
right. The combination.
That's the thing. If you got Guardians,
Literally the next choice.
That was literally my next one.
And I literally just stole it from both.
You really
of
did.
Because
You
you know,
can't-
look.
you already got
I was
Guardians, you don't
on
need
that, and I knew
Ragnarok.
that's where, like,
I like Ragnarok more,
with this kind of,
but
like, don't take that. I was like, Roka, don't be taking Thor Ragnarok. No, I had to be quiet
from
about saying
argument,
even this little nugget. I was like, yo, in Adventures and Babysitting, guess
Guardians
who
is-
played Thor?
is the better
That's
pick.
right, Kingpin played
Right,
Thor.
yes,
It was
he did.
Vincent
Yeah, we know.
D'Onofrio. So I was gonna say that, but then I felt like I might give him a little scratch. I'll be like, I'll save Iron Man for a second. I'll grab Thor. It's like, don't take Thor. Action comedy. I don't call it a comedy with action. I felt like it was.
That would be
it
the-
truly has the
If I
blend
could
of
pick
Marvel
5,
throughout the entire film. It doesn't feel like
for argument
watching a totally
standpoint,
different film.
Avengers,
It's the Marvel
Winter
Cinematic
Soldier,
Universe. But just
Guardians,
like James Gunn has his own band,
Spider-Man,
Guardians of the Galaxy,
and
Taika
Doctor
has his
Strange.
with Thor Ragnarok. He brings his
Have
own
totally
sense
different
of humor,
movies.
his own, his own insights into the way I'm
You
going to
know,
play
he
this
covered
scene like this,
everything.
and everything builds and adds up to what I think is one of the greatest Marvel cinematic films ever made, let alone the Hela, the confrontations
man.
with,
That shit amazing.
Odin, the reveals here and there, and
Amazing.
then just bringing Thor.
There's still 2 movies
And
remain
Age of
in
Ultron.
the MCU.
Shut
that
up, Santa,
are
'cause I know it.
90% or above on Rotten Tomatoes. It's just saying.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Man, get
Yeah.
ornery.
I don't
calm
know
down,
what that
Jake.
is.
Hey, Mark, do you have a list in front of you that I can take a look at?
I do, but I cannot
Oh.
allow you to take the.
Wow.
And the Age of Ultron is the highest grossing overseas Marvel movie. That's
Preparation.
over 600 million.
4-figure pick. We're putting you on
Now,
the
y'all
clock.
knock that all y'all want
Yeah,
to.
give me 10 seconds, man.
It brought Vision in, Scarlet Witch,
Yeah.
Hulkbuster,
4, 3,
Team Attacks, Team Attacks, Team Attacks.
1, and your selection is.
All right.
Spider-Man.
So my selection is going to have to probably be
Spider-Man. You can save Doctor Strange for next one round.
Let me think about this for a second.
No, we already did.
Oh yeah, right. I've already been thinking about it. So it's definitely not Guardians Volume 2 because I love that film.
Yeah.
But we only have 5 that we could pick, right?
You only have 5 on your team.
And I've already
Say it for my camera run out.
Guys
I
already
get
took
two.
a lot of that
You
stuff.
keep
too,
delaying.
so-
Same thing Roka does at the
No,
end of
he's
every
trying to
movie.
delay on
Don't
purpose.
vote on it.
Come on.
I don't know if
Draft
it's
the
delayed or
Dark
what.
World.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say probably just off the top of my head, Spider-Man.
Man.
Homecoming.
Of course, I don't know why you.
I'm just
It's obvious. I could have told you that.
That one's off. I'll just say it's off the list of his list now. So, Spider-Man.
That one's the
Why am
obvious
I picking
pick.
that? Well, for me, one of the biggest disappointments in this new golden age of cinema and superhero films was The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I felt that for myself personally was like a low point. The expectations, I feel personally, it fit and filled all of those expectations. For me, the villain, the Vulture, was great. You have Michael Keaton continuing in his world of playing Batman, and then Birdman, and now he's the Vulture. He's flapping around. He's got all the birds and bats covered.
Okay, man.
I thought it was fantastic. I love the action sequences. You know,
Make that
for
a gift.
myself, I feel like just establishing Peter Parker in high school and his entire community was the most important thing for me because now we have
Roka
a
is going
character
to pick.
who is the polar opposite of Tony Stark.
He might
Iron
pick
Man.
Doctor Strange.
And yet Iron Man is in it.
Okay. And Black Widow working together, but Iron Man, that's his movie. That started off all the MCU. Are you going to go with more of a team-up movie? Or are you sticking with the solo route?
No, but I don't believe in teams. I'm the outlaw. I like to be solo. And so what I say to you is Doctor Strange
Strange.
is my
Ooh.
choice next.
Ooh.
Doctor Strange, son.
Ooh.
Benedict Cumberbatch, bring it. You
Ooh.
thought he was Sherlock? Put that away. He's Stephen Strange. This is an incredible film that came out at a time.
Yeah,
I
he
know
going all
it's
solo
been
movies.
divisive for some people, but it made a
The
crap
good
ton of money,
ones.
way more than people anticipated that it would. Especially once again the.
He's at the end
Right.
of Doctor Strange.
Why are you trying to take Doctor Strange, man? That's all I got. I don't know why.
John,
You know that was
I
snap.
heard that about you. You like to fly alone.
That's snap.
Top
Oh,
Gun. Jay
Top Gun.
Washington, you had a visceral reaction to the Doctor Strange draft pick. That is one of those ones that I thought might fall through the cracks because people aren't thinking of it in the forefront. There's another movie
Love Doctor
that I
Strange.
think might fall its way through the cracks
Ant-Man.
further down than it should. We'll see if you draft that one or if you have your
You
own
gotta go
designs. What do you
Ant-Man,
got
B.
for round
You
three?
gotta go Ant-Man.
Hurt. That Snap took Spider-Man Homecoming.
That's
People
how.
were hurt. The Roka took Doctor Strange. But I
But
feel like I
now
got
you got
some
two picks.
rebound and some saving grace with Ant-Man.
That's the one. That's what I'm talking about.
Ant-Man.
Nice choice, brother.
No one believed
Grounded.
in Paul Rudd playing a superhero. But then we had to look to the model again. Chris Pratt
That's
became
why I fucks with Jay, man. Jay got the squad over
we didn't
there.
know how they were
3
going to do the
different
Scott Lang
movies.
story. Are they going to establish
all
this
different
when Hank Pym's been
characters.
around or whatnot? Then you find out Michael
Yeah.
Douglas is playing
Yeah.
Hank Pym, and you're like, okay, Michael Pena keeps
Yeah.
everything tied together.
Hilarious.
You know, Michael Pena is the comic relief, but he's
Next up, first cap or the first Thor.
Don't forget, you get the cameo by Anthony Mackie as the Falcon in
Yep.
there. That's the interaction with those
The Black
two.
Falcon.
Project Forward after a very
Either one, man. Cap one or
harsh
Thor. You
right.
want to get your Captain America movie in there,
So, Ant-Man
but then
really
you have the
embracing
weakest of Captain
something
America
that
movies,
most
so
men
that's not a
fear.
good argument.
Trinkets. Now, Jay Washington, you're going to start out on round 4 here, so you already have Ant-Man, your Guardians of the Galaxies. To your
Avengers.
credit, round 4, you get the first pick.
I have Guardians of the Galaxy for my first round, Avengers, Ant-Man. This one might shock you, but this one should be the next one on the list because we don't have that many that are holding up. Iron Man 3.
Nice.
Ooh, wow.
That was I would have
Iron
taken
Man
that too,
3.
man.
Okay.
I was with you, man.
Shane Black took this movie in a whole nother
I was with
direction from what we knew from what Jon Favreau had. He made it darker. We
They're saying nice because they're happy you picked it. Like, you know, like,
PTSD coming off of Avengers.
we was all rooting for you.
Things that people have been
We was rooting
about
for you, man.
Pots. The twist of the Mandarin is arguably one of the greatest twists we've ever seen in these films.
Arguably is right.
Because
I wouldn't say
a lot of you
greatest.
couldn't do the Mandarin as an
The
Asian
only-
guy with rings and with a Fu Manchu
Right.
mustache.
You can't do it.
Asian. You can't do that in this day and age.
You didn't, you had
switch it up
Ben
and have
Kingsley.
again, have Guy Pearce be Aldrich Killian and give what that performance he gave.
Damn, I was
Tony
with you,
Stark
man.
had to
I was
go
with
through
you,
the
man.
majority of the
I really
film
was.
without the suit. And the
But it's a $1 billion
at one point
movie.
when he saved every the
Saving
great scene we
grace.
saw in the trailer.
But you could've went Age of Ultron, you gonna
We
go
first
this
saw the
route.
Hulkbuster suit. It hadn't been painted yet.
Guardians
but it was there.
too.
Don Cheadle was War Machine. I'm sorry,
Anything.
Iron Patriot. when they said it tested well in focus groups. Who are doing focus groups on superhero names? This was also
saddled with that, obviously, with the Mandarin controversy,
Right.
but an interesting take.
Gwyneth
Now, Jay
Paltrow
Washington taking Iron Man 3, Roka, you're up next
and
here.
Yoga
There's a lot of
Pants.
origin stories that have not been drafted yet. I wonder if you're going that way as the solo man that you
I know
are.
what he's about to pick.
Or
I know
if you're-
what Roman's going to pick.
Picking one of the sequels.
Go ahead and pick
Cap.
it. I'll just say it and get it out the way.
Cap one.
You know what's really tough? You have that
Guardians
moment
2.
where you're in the middle of the draft and you're like, if I take this player, I know I'm basically seeding the next player to the next person,
Right.
and they're going to take him because they've been
You gotta go Guardians 2. No, you might say Guardians 2 because
feel strongly
you
I
feel
should
like
take this player and just screw it. Maybe that other player will get injured as the season goes along, and I'll be all right not having
that's not
chosen.
gonna happen.
because you can say
So,
Guardians 2 because
what
people
I will
hate
tell you-
Guardians 2.
As painful as it is for me to do this, I think I have to do this. I have to give
Age
up
of Ultron.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 to someone else because I'm taking Captain America: The First
First
Avenger.
Avenger.
I
Wow, I
absolutely
didn't
love
expect that one.
this
Thank you.
film.
Tell him.
From my pick,
Don't-
which is coming
once
next.
again, don't. He's gonna get an ACL. But what my thing is, my thing with Cap 2 shoe, there's nothing here. There's nothing deep.
Yeah, Batman
It's,
is-
what Chris was able to bring to the
I mean,
character.
Batman's
was
hard
a
to do
depth,
because
was
there's
a
so many good ones
complexity,
now.
Was a desire, even when he
Captain
was
America was
muscly, he
worse.
was still that
I mean,
little kid
before the
inside
movies,
trying to
like,
prove
hell
himself
no.
and fight.
I would not
Having
want
been in
that
the military
job
myself, I know what it's like when
to
you
make
can't
good
do the
Captain
extra
America
push-up,
movie.
when you can't do
Yeah.
these other things, and you see him pushing
I'm looking
forward
for
and
another
forward.
job.
What was the thing that Tommy Lee
Between him and Peggy Carter, that played really well. The Captain America: First Avenger,
Can't
I think,
believe
might
my
be
man's
the most
picked Iron Man
underrated
3.
movie
Damn
of the
you,
entire
Jay.
MCU to this point. I love watching that movie. It is nice
That's a
to
movie
see
you
him
could say.
have
You
push
wanted that, you
and
could say
he
that's
goes
the
into
end.
the future.
And you didn't have to hop on that, you know?
And he still acts like, oh no, I really care about you. Are you?
We all got our
you gotta have this
MC
hot
movies
man
that we
forever.
like that.
Yeah, no,
That we like,
just
well,
me and you
that,
forever.
you know,
granddaughter.
not most popular,
Yeah,
so.
it turns out to be.
Snap taking that Guardians 2, though.
John Snap, the drama may not be here for your
I
pick,
know
but
what we get because if he got that, I know who Snap's taking.
That's the worst.
Hey, look.
it seems
Yeah.
like it seems like
Jonathan,
you upgraded your technology.
You know what's funny is I had to go out because these cheating guys over here. You know, we're sharing the list. It's cool, Roka. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, I'm glad that you picked Captain America: The First Avenger because that's on my top 10 list. It's not on my top 5. I think I agree with everything you said, but to me, it doesn't hit it as hard as some of these other films that are on the list, like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which is. It's on my list, and why I'm going to take it is obviously I would have taken Guardians, the first one, but the one close right nubbling right up next to it, Guardians Volume 2,
It's
which I
Thor
just
Ragnarok.
watched again last week, and brand new situation, a different kind of situation. Star-Lord didn't know
you
who
got
his dad
Guardians
was.
2
Peter
and
Quill
Thor
finally finds
Ragnarok.
out who his dad is, and it's
You got all
just a
Phase 3
plan.
movies,
And one of the
man.
characters you never thought, like Howard the Duck, you never thought
Age
he
of Ultron
is an
or
evil bastard.
the
And
first
Star-Lord
Thor
has to
next.
literally take out his own dad.
Let's not
after he
forget
finds-
some.
so
They got all
for
Phase
myself,
3 movies out,
the
didn't they?
interplay
Yeah.
between him and his dad, and then you have Yondu coming about and becoming the person he's
you gotta
always
go
wanted to be. The person
the
he's been
first
fighting
Thor
himself
or-
to be
or Age of
while he's been
Ultron.
being a bastard and feeling guilty about it. His so
Damn,
incredibly
and Jay about to
directed
the
as well.
last pick, so
There are
his next
shots
pick
in this
might-
movie that
might be
bar
bad, too,
any
so
other
damn,
film are
Jay.
some of the most artistically
Damn,
put together
I'm rooting for you,
sequences
brother.
I've ever seen. I think James Gunn plussed himself with this film.
You dropped the
It's a
ball in Iron
fantastic
Man
film.
And the way the Yondu storyline just kept 12 movies that have been taken.
Last
5
round.
movies remain. Only 3 of them are going to get
Age of
drafted.
Ultron.
And I'm looking at the list, and
I'm about to hop
I know
on Team
which one-
Snap.
which 2 I would leave off, but there's some really good movies.
Hop on
left to
Team
read. So
Snap.
quickly, we're going to go through
I'm about to hop on another team. He picked Age of Ultron, man.
Damn it! Bam.
We good to
I
go.
already know he did because it was my pick.
Probably not. I don't know if you'd be picking Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
People forget about how much fun this movie
Yeah, I
can
think
be.
people have a
forget.
law of diminishing returns. When if you watch Age of Ultron now, you will remember how great of a film it really
was great
is.
first time I saw it. It was still
it not
great.
only introduced the Vision,
Get 'em.
it not only introduced Scarlet Witch,
That's just
it
true.
also introduced an incredible villain, Ultron, and created the entire storyline that we're in now with Infinity War, with Tony Stark playing God, basically
Yeah.
playing like, who's going to protect us? Me. I'm going to build a wall around the world. I'm going to create an infrastructure. I'm going to create
Second highest
I'm
MCU
gonna create
film.
all these
Highest
things that he
gross
did,
to
he brought it
overseas.
upon himself. You can
Sometimes
use
you
these
gotta
kind
go
of
to numbers,
parallels
man.
With all these other great franchises like Star Wars, you have the Jedi and the Sith. They brought it upon themselves. You have this kind of thing where you have the superhero ultimately
What you
also
got? Age of
playing in a
Ultron,
certain sense the
Civil
supervillain
War,
because he's fighting
Spider-Man
himself.
Homecoming,
And
Thor
nothing comes
Ragnarok,
through cleaner
Guardians
than
2.
that
Ooh.
storyline in Age of Ultron. I also feel
Man, you
it
got
was a
all-
great
you got all
way
these
to
Phase
show
3
the
movies, though.
Avengers after you have an incredible, really bad rap that even people would be like, Age of Ultron is like, it's an incredible film. That's why it's on my
Incredible
list.
Age of
film.
Ultron is off the board. John Roca, your
Thor.
last pick.
You gotta go
I'll
Thor.
take it.
No,
Yeah, he gotta
Let's
go.
have a conversation about
Gotta go Thor.
what I've chosen before.
Okay, let's just make it a shorter conversation.
Sure.
Oh,
That's not possible with
Origin.
Short. Listen, 5-minute choice. Calm down over there.
There we go.
Yeah.
I got a delay.
Hang on, that was a real delay.
2, 3.
Thor: The Dark World.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did not think
that.
it was going that way.
I know Thor would be the choice possibly to go next, but for me, or even Incredible Hulk or Iron Man 2, for whatever reason you got in your crazy head. But for me, Thor: Dark World really works for me. I don't know why people have issues with it, but I enjoy the fact you get this change in Loki. Who saw that coming, right? Loki had come out. He's been the villain.
Actually,
But
Thor:
for
Dark
whatever
World, I
reason,
guess
just
it's
like
not-
Darth Vader sometimes.
it's not
there are
bad,
villains that
but
come
it's
across
just-
and you can't help but be
just watching it.
but
It sounds good. Like Iron Man 3, it sounds good.
Be charmed by
When
that.
you watch it, it's
Servant
like,
Tom Hiddleston did with
this
Loki
is not as
is
good
there
as it
in this
sounds.
movie. The switch, we get depth with Loki and how powerful
All right,
is
Jay,
that
go
to
ahead.
him. And then he
You
tries
gotta
to help,
say-
he sits there and they team
Thor
up.
one.
There we go, Hulk and Loki teaming up against the elf, right? What is it?
Not Hulk. You said Hulk.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Loki and Thor teaming
Killing
up
yourself.
against
Malekith.
Malekith,
Malekith.
yes. Christopher Eccleston's character.
Oh, you
Well,
know
for
the
a
name.
choice that you're picking, you don't even know the villain's
Well,
name.
the
huh?
name.
Yeah, that'll come up in the showdown, I'm sure. But anyway, Malekith, and all the stuff.
Don't
goes
even know
on
the
here.
name.
And you see this progression, and you see, and I like the fact that you get a little more with Natalie Portman. I enjoy that she's a little more active
Hell
in this
no.
movie than before. And Stellan Skarsgård's coming back, and they have all that whole battle there.
It
in
was
London.
cool.
So great stuff going on there. There's great
Boy,
visual
Natalie Portman,
effects,
hell
and then
no.
the ending,
More
Loki
Jamie Alexander.
dies, or what we think he role, and now we're like sympathetic to him.
No, we're
it's
not.
incredible
I'm not.
that this movie can do, and I think
Fuck
Hemsworth,
Loki.
it solidifies him even more. And I think if you don't have Dark World, there's no way you have Ragnarok. He solidifies that character even more powerfully.
But you got
in this movie,
Ragnarok.
so much so that we're allowed to go with him.
It is the lowest ranked of the MCU movies on Rotten Tomatoes, but it's still fresh at 66%. And
But I agree with all your points.
Yeah. And I'll argue for the Dark
Nah,
World
I'm
this
with
year.
all
I
of
think
you
that some
points
of the
at all.
shot compositions that Alan Taylor
You
put
know, Natalie
together from
Portman's
his Game of
point.
Thrones sensibilities, I think it
couldn't
really
even think of
stands
my
out. I
name.
like all these
Malekith.
movies. I can tolerate all these movies.
Come on,
and
Jay,
if
we
they're
got
on
Thor.
TV, I'll probably stop and watch them. Either The Incredible Hulk, Thor, Iron Man 2, and I'm just getting breaking news. Black Panther is now eligible to be drafted. No, I'm kidding. Those three movies that you're saying, you got really, really excited. And then I'll draft Infinity War. You have 3 movies left to take. Which one?
What? We won.
I literally thought Roku was about to take this pick.
Thor.
And he surprised me when he said the Dark World. I'm going to take the first Thor.
Of course.
A lot of people didn't understand what this movie was, being Thor's origin. We had to
Damn,
get
I
to
can't believe you
understand
picked Iron
more
Man 3 though.
about what these Infinity Stones
You
were.
had
More about who Thor was, where Thor
Guardians
comes from.
2, Age of
Anthony
Ultron.
Hopkins as the
What
All-Father
else?
says a lot within itself. When you say about
I can't
being
believe you picked
sympathetic
Iron
for
Man
Loki,
3,
you're
but you-
sympathetic for him in this film as well. He's depressed because he can't move it. The shot
the best
with him
Stanley
in
cameo.
the rain, trying to
Guardians.
pick it up, and he is upset, and
Guardians
he's
2,
hurt.
sorry.
It was a
Guardians
little
2.
Clark Kent and Superman too.
Yes, it
you know?
was. That he doesn't have
Yeah.
powers. He can't. I can't. I'm supposed to be able to pick this
It's
up.
Clark Kent. It's
And
Spider-Man.
he's-
Spider-Man 2.
And close to that scene too is I like
Superman
the little
2,
hint of connectivity
Wolverine
that you get
2.
in Thor with
It's all that
Hawkeye.
shit. That's
With
why
just
it's so
like
played
it's just
out.
kind of hanging
This was
out.
the first one you saw.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
just a
cool,
little
this one.
tease, but it's a hint
sick
of
of
things
Superman
to
movies
come.
doing that
It's
in
a
the sequel.
foreshadowing.
Make him lose his
to future
powers
teams.
now.
So Thor, I think, is a
Alright.
great selection. I think you guys are creating
A version of Captain America, but an evil one. For me, the first 45, 50 minutes of The Incredible Hulk is fantastic. Then it just drops off.
The
Literally,
tease
it
of the
falls
leader,
off.
and this is
Yeah.
my-
This was the slight tease of the leader.
Well, and this is my point, right? This is the thing I would push back on this a little bit. I don't think I agree with the 45 to 50 minutes. Yes, absolutely. That's why I think if you combined the Ang Lee Hulk and this Hulk, put them together, you would have a good, really great film. Really
But you
good
can't. They're
Incredible Hulk.
separate movies.
Yeah,
I
duh.
know what you're saying.
Yeah, duh. But if you put them together, you could have
But
a
why
really
are you still
great
saying you
movie.
put them together?
Shut the-
Because that doesn't work. I just have
Okay,
to
look,
destroy your
every
argument.
time
That's
I
all.
try to have an MCU fantasy
Right.
draft, somebody's got to come in here with Ang Lee's Hulk, and I'm done with it.
I just
I'm
can't
absolutely
stop
done with
looking
it.
at Roku.
No,
It can't be discussed.
I'm sure I'm not part of the group think. I have my own opinions.
Right,
I like
a really
to, I
weird.
like to go
If I
with
could
the
combine
herd.
these other
That's
movies,
what I
I'd have a
mean.
good.
Ang Lee Hulk
I've got
has
a mutant
lot of
Hulk.
interesting
I'm
stuff.
two
Jerry,
Hulks.
The way it handles
No, he's sitting around here.
You know what?
Yeah, but
This
you
is
gotta-
my fault for opening this
Hulk
can of
dog.
episode. You guys determine the
Take
topics we
Infinity
talk
War and
about
Black
tomorrow,
Panther then.
and then Friday we are going to have a very special pre-tape
Yeah,
episode
Ant-Man
that
Wasp.
is the superhero Oscars, the best superhero movies of all time. We're going to give them some awards that were not actually physical or will ever
What?
be mailed, but it's going to be fun to celebrate right here on Collider Video. We'll see you guys then. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, I kind of agree with them in the comment section saying that, damn, y'all taking the superhero stuff too far. But at the same time, I'll be there to watch it all. All right. Dang, I guess let's talk about this, man. Damn, I gotta do this death battle. Damn, Jay, really? Iron Man 3, man, was so good. We rooting for you, man. They end up with Thor too at the end. You have to pick the Iron Man 3. You would have made it, dog. Nah, because then Snap probably would have picked Thor. Then you probably still been stuck with Iron Man 3, so. I mean, hey, whatever. But then you would still had Guardians 2 or something, or Avengers 2. Anyway, let's see. Let me see how I'm gonna do this from a technical standpoint. Let me see. Roka, Winter Soldier, my favorite movie. Personal. He had Winter Soldier. He had the first Captain America. He had the first Iron Man. Yes, he had Thor: Dark World. Never mind. He got Doctor Strange, my shit, again. And another solo one. I think he had the first Cap. Oh, no, that was Jay. So I think he had... Hold on, man. Iron Man 1. He didn't have Ant-Man. Yeah, Iron Man 1. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I think he did have first Cap. Yeah. Iron Man 1, Cap 2, Doctor Strange, and come on, Rod. Oh, Thor: Dark World. Thor: Dark World, no. Cap 1, not great. And these are like low too. Like if you go by like Cap 1 is the second lowest grossing MCU film. Thor: Dark World is the lowest rated film. Winter Soldier pulling off, but it's really not that high as far as the gross, but people love it. Come back to it now, like me. Iron Man might be your biggest fight, your biggest win from a technical standpoint. It's still the highest rated. And did have a bit, you know, for the first out the gate, do that good, yeah, it's good, it's good. And then Doctor Strange was good too. Doctor Strange, no, I think Winter Soldier was the highest gross on that there, but Doctor Strange is good. They got the Mystic, you got the political thriller, you got Grounded Iron Man, got the period piece with the first Cap. And they got Thor: Dark World with the comic. You got a wide range of movies, but then they're all solo movies. Like you got a Cap movie, a Thor movie, an Iron Man movie, a Doctor Strange movie. And then Cap Winter Soldier, 2 Cap movies. That's all right. Snap. You got 4 Phase 3 movies. First of all, like all the movies are recent. Age of Ultron is the oldest. Age of Ultron, highest grossing overseas, second highest of the franchise. No, fuck what everybody's saying. That shit's hot. Guardians 2, big movie. Spider-Man, biggest. Civil War, biggest Phase 3 movie. That's $1 billion. You got $2 billion movies in your stuff. First of all, and Civil War is love. Spider-Man: Homecoming, love. Thor: Ragnarok got the newest in there. It's love. He got some hitters. Yeah, it got some hitters. But then you got Thor with the cosmic stuff. Civil War with all that stuff. Avengers just fun. The team up movie. Civil War is get some Avengers team up. Spider-Man: Homecoming, a totally different comedy movie. Freaking High School, that's a whole different look on the MCU. And Guardians 2 you got 2 cosmic movies, Guardians 2 and Thor: Ragnarok. You really don't need both. But I love all of them because Phase 3 is killing it right now. I don't love Homecoming like that though, but still. He got. They're all in my top 10. Maybe not Homecoming. But I mean, from a personal standpoint, I'm loving Snap's list. J-Man, Avengers, highest grosser. You got Iron Man 3 is a $1 billion movie though. It's the highest grossing solo movie. It's did more than Civil War. You can take that to the bank. Thor is underrated. Guardians is the space movie. Avengers is the greatest. Thor is the realms. Iron Man 3 is different. It's a buddy comedy, and it's like this $1 billion movie. And well, I mean, it's Ant-Man. Ant-Man's like that. So he got. You got Avengers and Iron Man 3. You got some money makers, but then Snap has the last 3 movies, the franchise. Like they all 800 million plus. So and then the other 2 are $1 billion movies, Civil War and Age of Ultron. So if you add the gross, Snap wins. Damn, he came strong with Avengers and Guardians 1 too, man. But Iron Man 3. From the money, it did it. But you could have went with Age of Ultron. You was gonna take that route, you know. I just don't fuck Iron Man 3 like that. As much as it sounds good, that's when I really got tired of Pepper in these movies. I'm not too excited about her coming back, but you know, it don't bother me like that. But yeah. Anyway, I would have to go with John, man. I have to go with Snap on that one. Personally, I was on Team J, man. See, pull the rug from under me. Like Ant-Man was, you know, alright. Ant-Man, yeah. Then you might want to go to Guardians 2 or Age of Ultron. Iron Man 3. Damn. Alright. But you still probably would end up with it at the end of the day. Anyway, nah, you probably would end up with Thor Dark World. Good. He probably would have took Iron Man 3 over Thor Dark World, Roka. So, damn, I mean, you was fucked anyway, but you didn't want to fuck yourself over with Iron Man. You didn't pick Iron Man 3. Whatever came last, you wanted to come last. Age of Ultron would have been that boy. You already had Guardians. No, you already had a Guardians and an Avengers movie. So, then you got Iron Man movie. Should have took Cap movie then, probably. Ant-Man movie. And a Thor movie. You got range, man. So I'm stuck between Jay and John. John, from a personal standpoint, I would rather watch those 5 movies than watch like Iron Man 3. But Jay had range. He started strong with Avengers and Guardians. Those should be first. As much as I love Winter Soldier, Avengers is the first thing you pick, B. And Guardians is the second thing you pick. So I might still go with Team J. Iron Man 3 Law. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm about to go to bed. It's 12. It's 1 in the morning. Big business. I holler.